RIA Novosti cited a statement by the Russian Navy's Pacific Fleet as saying that one of its squadrons had begun exercises with missile and artillery fire in the Pacific Ocean. It is known that ships in the fleet, including the flagship of the Varyag cruiser fleet, the cruiser Marshal Nakhimov, the destroyer Marshal Shaposhnikov, repelled a simulated enemy attack. To this end, the OSA anti-aircraft missile system and various artillery systems on the Varyag were used. It is known that the missile of the OSA system also hit a simulated target. The purpose of the exercise is to test the reliability of the ship's weapons in hot and humid climates. According to the Russian Defense Ministry, about 20 surface warships, submarines and support ships took part in the drills in the far seas. The flagship, also known as the flagship, of the Pacific Fleet, Russian Navy, the missile cruiser Varyag, the frigate Admiral Shaposhnikov and the corvettes Aldar Saidanzhapov, Sovershiny and Gromky, took part in the exercise. This naval strike group is operating in the Pacific Ocean, about 4,600 kilometers southeast of the Kuril Islands, Russia. RIA Novosti quoted sources specializing in maritime traffic as saying that currently the Russian group of ships is about 65 kilometers from Pearl Harbor in the Hawaiian Islands, where a large U.S. Navy base is located. The Russian Air Force is also actively supporting this group of ships. It is known that the ships are currently escorted by two 142 M3 long-range anti-submarine aircraft, Il-38 anti-submarine aircraft, MiG-31BM interceptors, Il-78 tankers and Ka-27 helicopters. Russian media channels recently published statements by Russian President Vladimir Putin in a television interview on June 30 regarding the incident of a British destroyer approaching Crimea as follows: "It was definitely a provocation. What did they want to show and what were these provocateurs trying to achieve? First of all, it was a complex provocation, and it was done. Present not only by the British, but also by the Americans. The second is the political aspect of this incident. The incident happened just a few days before the summit in Geneva. Why, the US and its allies, did such a provocation? Even if we sink that ship, HMS Defender, the world won't be on the brink of World War III. Because those who do know they can't win this war. Here's a very important thing. I don't think we're happy with the development of events we're talking about. The Russian side had to fire warning shots, but at least we know what we're fighting for. We are fighting for ourselves, for our future on our territory. We did not approach them, in places, thousands of kilometers away, flying to or arriving by water, but they came to our borders and violated our territorial waters." The Russian leader also commented on the naval exercises Sea Breeze of NATO countries, taking place in the Black Sea as follows: "Look. They, the West, have been making noise about us conducting exercises on our territory near the Ukrainian border. They should react positively to this and say, okay, we understand your reaction to our pressure, but what did they do instead? They pushed the exercise to our border." On June 23, the Russian Ministry of Defense announced that the British destroyer HMS Defender had crossed the Russian border near Cape Fiolin, Crimea. The Russian border guard ship, after several warnings, fired warning shots, and at the same time, Su-24M bombers dropped warning bombs along the destroyer's path, which the British side later denied. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson's spokesman reportedly responded to Putin's accusations by stating that the crew of the British frigate acted in accordance with international standards.